Deep within the untamed rainforests of the Philippines, where sunlight dares only to filter through the thick canopy of leaves, a silent figure moves, like a phantom of nature itself. It is the Philippine forest dog, a breed so rare and enigmatic that even its name is but a whisper among nature lovers. Unlike the familiar domestic dogs with collars and friendly wagging tails, this creature carries the soul of the deep forest, wild, indomitable, and untouchable. With eyes blazing like flames in the darkness and a body as agile as the forest breeze, it has survived centuries amid dangers few beings would dare confront. Yet, as the ancient forests slowly vanish under human hands, its fate hangs precariously like a fragile thread before a storm. What makes this dog a living marvel? How has it remained a forgotten secret in the modern world? Join us on a journey through time and space to uncover the captivating tale of the Philippine forest dog, a symbol of survival, a reminder of what we are losing, and a call from a wild past you will never forget. Hidden within the wild, untamed depths of the Philippines' rainforests, where towering mahogany trees stretch toward the sky and thick vines weave a labyrinth of green, a shadow moves with ghostly grace. This is the Philippine forest dog, a creature so rare and enigmatic that it feels more like a legend than reality. Its origins are cloaked in mystery, a riddle that even today's scientists struggle to unravel. Unlike the domesticated dogs that curl up by our hearths, this breed has never bowed to human hands, retaining a wild spirit as untamed as the jungles it calls home. With eyes that glow like twin lanterns in the dim undergrowth, a lean frame sculpted for speed, and a coat kissed by the damp breath of the forest, it reigns where few others dare to tread. For centuries, this ancient canine has roamed free, its lineage untouched by the selective whims of modern breeding, a survivor forged by the raw crucible of nature. Picture the scene, a rainforest alive with the hum of cicadas, the distant screech of hornbills, and the rustle of leaves stirred by a fleeting breeze. Mist clings to the ground, curling around gnarled roots and moss-covered stones, while shafts of sunlight pierce the canopy in golden threads. Here, the Philippine forest dog thrives, its paws silent on the damp earth, navigating a world of jagged cliffs, hidden streams, and tangled thickets. Some call it a living fossil, a last link to the primal dogs that once roamed alongside humanity's earliest ancestors. Yet, for all its resilience, this elusive breed dances on the edge of extinction. As the roar of chainsaws and the sprawl of human ambition encroach on its domain, its survival hangs in a fragile balance. What makes this dog so extraordinary? Why has it slipped through the cracks of history, known only to a handful? Let's plunge into the untamed saga of this forgotten marvel and unearth the secrets of the Philippine forest dog. To trace its roots, we must journey back over 4,000 years, to a time when the first Austronesian voyagers arrived on the Philippines shores, their wooden boats slicing through turquoise waves. With them came dogs, rugged, resourceful canines likely kin to the Australian dingo or the pariah dogs of Southeast Asia. These early companions didn't settle into village life as pampered pets. Instead, they adapted to the wild expanse of the archipelago's rainforests and rugged mountains, their senses sharpening with each generation. Isolated from human interference, they evolved naturally, honing hunting skills and survival instincts that rival those of the forest's fiercest predators. Some speculate they interbred with native wolves long vanished, blending traits into a creature uniquely suited to this primal landscape, a lean hunter with a spirit unbroken by time. This isolation birthed a dog unlike any other. At a glance, it might resemble primitive breeds, the wiry frame of a dingo or the alertness of a village dog, but its details tell a different tale. Its body is a marvel of efficiency, slender yet sinewy, with muscles rippling beneath a short, dense coat that ranges from earthy browns to smoky grays, flecked with hints of rust. This fur, though modest, is a shield, repelling the relentless monsoon rains, warding off the bites of mosquitoes and leeches that swarm the jungle depths. Its ears stand tall and triangular, like sentinels attuned to every sound, the drip of water from a leaf, the snap of a twig under a boar's hoof, or the stealthy slither of a python. Those ears swivel with uncanny precision, catching whispers of danger or opportunity from afar. Its eyes are its soul, sharp and piercing, often a striking amber that catches the light like molten gold, or a deep brown that mirrors the forest's shadows. They radiate a restless intelligence, a constant awareness that borders on the mystical. And then there's its voice, a sound that chills the blood. Unlike the boisterous barks of our backyard companions, the Philippine forest dog unleashes a high-pitched, mournful howl that slices through the night, echoing off mossy cliffs and fading into the treetops. Villagers swear it's more than a call, it's a warning, a spectral cry that wards off intruders, be they beast or human, daring to trespass too deep into its realm. Some even claim it's the voice of the forest itself, a lament for a world slipping away. This isn't just a wild animal, it's a thread woven into the tapestry of the Philippines' indigenous cultures. For centuries, tribes like the Ida, with their intimate bond to the land, and the Mangian, perched on Mindoro's rugged slopes, have shared the forest with these dogs. Encounters were rare but profound. A hunter might spot one trailing a deer, its movements fluid as water, and offer it scraps in exchange for its company. Some dogs lingered, becoming fleeting allies, tracking game with noses keener than any man's, or guarding camps from unseen threats. Yet they never fully surrendered their freedom. To these tribes, the dogs were more than helpers, they were sacred. Elders spun tales of them as forest spirits incarnate, their amber eyes portals to the unseen. One story tells of a Mangian child, lost in a storm, guided home by a dog that vanished at the village edge, leaving only pawprints in the mud. Their hunting prowess is the stuff of legend. Unlike wolves that rely on pack strength, the Philippine forest dog is a solitary predator, or at most a duo, slipping through the underbrush with a silence that defies the chaos around it. Its prey is diverse, scurrying rodents, brightly feathered birds perched on low branches, even the occasional monitor lizard basking on a rock. With hind legs coiled like springs, it can leap astonishing distances, over 6 feet in a single bound, landing with deadly accuracy on its target. Hunters recount seeing them vault over streams or scale rocky outcrops to ambush prey, their agility a blur of motion. In rare moments, they've partnered with humans, shadowing Ida hunters to flush out wild pigs, their senses cutting through the jungle's cacophony like a blade. But their true gift is invisibility. They melt into their surroundings, their mottled coats a perfect camouflage, their steps so light they leave barely a trace. It's no wonder researchers struggle to track them. They're phantoms of the forest, seen only when they choose to be. Yet, for all its majesty, the Philippine forest dog faces a foe it cannot outrun: humanity. The rainforests that cradled it for millennia are crumbling. Chainsaws scream through ancient trees, clearing swaths for palm plantations and rice fields. Roads carve scars into the wilderness, and villages creep closer, their lights banishing the shadows these dogs once ruled. Some, desperate and displaced, skulk near settlements, scavenging scraps from trash heaps, a heartbreaking fall for a creature born of the wild. Others meet grimmer fates, ensnared by poachers seeking exotic pelts or killed by farmers guarding livestock. Their numbers dwindle, yet their obscurity leaves them without saviors. No sanctuaries rise for them, no campaigns rally to their cause. The Philippine forest dog, a relic of a wilder world, risks fading into silence, its howls lost to the wind. Can we tame them? A few have tried. A tribal elder might coax one into staying with offerings of meat, or a curious villager might raise a pup found orphaned in the brush. But domestication falters. These dogs carry the wilderness in their bones. They're not like our loyal labs or eager terriers. They bristle at confinement, their eyes darting toward the horizon, their spirits yearning for freedom. They're wary of strangers, aloof even with those who feed them, and thrive only in vast, untamed spaces. In cramped pens or urban yards they pace restlessly, their health fading, their howls turning to mournful whines. Experts argue they're closer to wolves than pets, their instincts too fierce to bend. Should we force them into our world, or honor their legacy by letting them roam as they have for thousands of years? Before we leave this tale, let's marvel at some of their wonders. They're acrobats of the wild, leaping over 6 feet to snatch prey or evade a cobra's strike, their bodies defying gravity with ease. Their language is subtle, less barking, more a symphony of soft growls, piercing howls, and expressive glances that speak volumes. They're among the rarest dogs alive, with purebreds almost unheard of in captivity, their wild nature resisting human chains. Forged in the jungle's crucible, they shrug off parasites and maladies that fell modern breeds, their immunity a gift of evolution. And they're thinkers, seen digging beneath roots for grubs, nudging rocks aside to reach water, or paring up to corner a fleeing hare, their minds as sharp as their claws. The Philippine forest dog is more than a breed, it's a heartbeat from the past, a defiant emblem of survival, and a mirror to nature's untamed soul. As our world presses in, we must ask, will we let this marvel vanish, or fight to preserve the wild it embodies? It's not a pet to leash but a call to remember. Some beings are born to run free, their howl's a song for a world we're losing. What's your stance? Should we tame this shadow of the forest, or protect the jungles that cradle it? Share your thoughts, and dive deeper into the wild with us. Subscribe for more stories of nature's hidden treasures. As night falls over the Philippine rainforest, the piercing howl of the Philippine forest dog rises, a sound that is not just a declaration of life, but also the cry of a world slowly fading away. This dog is more than a breed, it is the last heartbeat of a wild era, a living tale of resilience amid the buzz of saws and the dust of progress. Each silent step it takes on the forest floor, each piercing gaze in the darkness, serves as a reminder that nature still holds mysteries worth cherishing, souls that refuse to bow to human hands. But if we do not act, that howl will soon fall silent, and with it, a piece of Earth's spirit will be lost forever, beyond our reach. Imagine a day when those fleeting shadows no longer dart through the deep forest, when hunters' tales of their wise eyes under the moonlight become mere echoes. The Philippine forest dog needs no cage or collar, it needs the green forest, its freedom, and a chance to continue its 1,000-year story. The choice rests in our hands. Will it become a distant memory in the pages of books, or will we rise to protect its wild home before it's too late? What will you choose? A world where the wild is just a relic of the past, or a future where its howl still echoes through the treetops? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and join us in spreading this story, for every share is a heartbeat keeping the Philippine forest dog alive. Don't leave without hitting the subscribe button. There are many more secrets of nature waiting for you to uncover.